Hey guys, welcome back to A-Take Gameplay. So now we are back with the Charming Empire, if I can even say the title right. So we are still on Toki Tanba's route, and we literally just met him in the last episode. So let's get to it. Hopefully I can read better than I did last time. Tanba looks so happy as he goes on about his cafe that he looks like a different person from the guy I met on the street. I can tell he really loves this cafe. It's so much fun hearing Tanba talk that I lost. Oh my god, maybe I can't read today. It's so much fun hearing Tanba talk that I lost track of time. When I hear the clock strike, I look up and notice that I've been gone from the palace for a long time. Oh no, look at the time, I have to go home. I stand up quickly and turn to Tanba. Thanks for the cake. It was delicious. It's time for me to go home, so I'll see you later. Oh? Do you have a curfew? Curfew? I didn't even get permission to leave, but I don't need to tell him that. Yeah, I have a curfew. Well, you do look like you're from a good family. They must be strict. Suddenly realization crosses his face. Oh, do you feel like I was forcing you to stay with me? No, it was a lot of fun. I'm not just being polite. I actually had a lot of fun today. Okay, that's good, I guess. Tanba looks pensive. He might be a playboy, but he seems genuinely worried about me. He's definitely a good guy. The capital has its share of good people, too. Well, I have to go. I pick up my purse and run out of the cafe when someone grabs my arm from behind. Oh! Tanba looks at me again with those eyes that draw me into them. Can I take you home? Huh? Even though I know he must say this to all the girls, something about the way he speaks makes him sound genuine. I mean, it's almost dark. It's dangerous for a cute girl like you to walk home alone. Uh-huh. Add a wink to it, and there we go. Tanba explains himself when I don't respond. It almost sounds like an excuse. But if he takes me home, he'll find out I'm a princess. I was strictly told not to tell anyone about my situation until my ball debut. I appreciate the thought, but I live really close by. When I make up an excuse, Tanba just searches my face and doesn't let me go. I wonder what's wrong. Something seems off, but I don't have time to ask questions. Hey, I'm really okay. When I shout at him, Toki suddenly lets go and he's his usual cheerful self again. Sorry, I just wanted to spend more time with you, but I shouldn't try to force it. It's okay. I'm sorry I shouted. Come by again sometime. I'll be waiting. I'd love to. Will you tell me more about your cafe next time? Yeah, sure thing. Tanba sends me off with a cheerful smile, and I rush back to the palace. We ended on a strange note, but Tanba's my first friend from the capital. Is it too early for me to think that? He did say I could stop by again. The once distant town suddenly feels so familiar as I head back to the palace with a skip in my step. Once at the palace, fear suddenly sets in. I wonder if anyone noticed I'm gone. As I timidly run up the pathway and into the palace, I see someone walking towards me. Hey, what are you doing here? My brother gives me a cold stare. Forgive me. I was just touring the palace a little. I've done something unforgivable, but Soshi just stares at me in silence before turning around. I see. I'm glad you found your way back home. Way back. Now hurry back to your room. It's almost like he pushes me aside as he walks away. Good. It looks like no one noticed I was gone. I can't tell what Soshi's thinking or if he worries about me at all. I hope that he thinks about me, at least. Suddenly, I think of Tanba. I wonder if he would worry about me. I'd love to see him again. I whisper into the silence of the lonely hallway. Wow, we're already on episode 3. I didn't expect that at all. Since no one realizes that I was gone, I don't get punished or yelled at. When I think about yesterday, the first thing that pops into my mind is Tanba's face. Is he famous around town? The pickpocket seemed to know his name. Oh, door opened. Good morning, princess. Get ready, it's time for your lesson. Good morning. Thank you for coming. Let's begin where we left off yesterday. We continue the lesson from yesterday since my lessons are every day. I've gotten used to them by now. Like that, understand? I have a question. What is it? Do you know someone named Toki Tanba? Tanba? Oh, the man who runs the cafe in town. My tutor searches her memory a while before answering. It makes me happy that my tutor knows him. Pardon me, noisy neighbors, I hope you didn't hear that. It makes me happy that my tutor knows him, but her next words take me by surprise. Oh my god, would the neighbor stop? He's trying to act so cool by revving his engine. I hear he's nothing but trouble, prowling the streets with his lackeys. Oh, wait. Man, I lost her voice. I hear he's nothing but trouble, prowling the street with his lackeys, beating up people in the name of justice. The rebels are more than enough trouble, so someone like him is just a big pain. My tutor looks towards the balcony with a bitter frown. Where did you hear about him, anyway? I just heard a rumor down the hall. I timidly make up an excuse, and my lesson continues. After the lesson, I easily make my way to the hidden pathway. I have to know if my tutor is right or not. As I admire the sights around town, I quickly make my way to Tanba's cafe. Hey, you're back. I spin around and see Tanba behind me. Oh, Tanba! Even though I'm in town to investigate Tanba, I don't expect to find him to find me first. My gaze wanders, worried that he might hear my heart race. Long time no see. Long time no see. We saw each other yesterday. Did you really miss me that much? I feel my face turning bright red as Tanba smirks. No, it's just a form of speech. When I quickly make excuses, Tanba lets out an embarrassed laugh. I know. You don't have to deny it that much. You'll hurt my feelings. Tanba sadly hangs his head. Oh, sorry. When I apologize for hurting his feelings, Tanba laughs out loud. Chuckle. Ah, chuckle. Okay. Huh? What? I look up in confusion, but Tanba just keeps laughing. You're so gullible. I was just kidding. You were? So his feelings weren't hurt? You're so much fun to tease. Huh? It was a joke and he was teasing me? Hey, that's mean. I raise my voice in protest, but Tanba doesn't seem fazed. Sorry, I didn't mean it. What brings you here today? I was just taking a walk. I can't say that I've heard bad rumors about him. A walk? You sure have a lot of free time. Tanba sighs in a mocking way. Hey, that's rude. I turn away angrily, refusing to get caught up in another one of his jokes. Sorry. Tanba laughs and pats me on the head. Oh yeah, treats you like a child, of course he does. He jokes around a lot for just having met me yesterday. I realize happily that I finally have a friend. What about you? Shopping? My gaze drops to the bulging paper bag in Tanba's hand. Oh, this? It's black tea, freshly roasted Earl Grey. Earl Grey? There are lots of different types of black tea. Tanba told me about some of them yesterday. He made me coffee too, but it might take some time getting used to it. Want to have a whiff? Tanba opens the paper bag and a little and holds it up to me. Tanba doesn't seem bothered, but my heart races at how close we are. How can he act so normally? Unaware of how I feel. Well, girl, he is a playboy. He is used to being around girls. Unaware of how I feel and immersed in tea, Tanba just moves closer. Maybe he doesn't see me as a girl. I glance at him in frustration as he chats excitedly. Doesn't it smell great? I thought you'd like it. Let me see what I should say. I think it's either or, because it looks like it's either or. So I'm just going to say, you bought that for me? Huh? You bought it for me? You bet. It's not every day I meet a cute girl like you. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Derp. I think it's like every day you have a different girl. That's my guess. But I'm not, not judging. Tanba says this without even a hint of embarrassment, and I'm the only one who gets flustered. Saying things like that is just everyday conversation to him. To hide my embarrassment, I concentrate on smelling the tea. Tanba looks on excitedly as the refreshing smell of the tea makes me smile. Great, you like it. You should come have some at the cafe. He takes my hand and pulls me along with him. Tanba's hand is strong, but warm and kind. Well, I'm going to leave that here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!